Yeah, we've reached the inner portion of Berg Volcano.
We need to find that starship. And fast!
Huh. You can make plants grow instantly? What if we use this for fruits and vegetables?
I'd rather not be our party's fertilizer. Thank you very much.
My face is starting to sting. And my throat feels super parched.
Here, have some water. Just make sure you don't drink too much.
Thanks.
You want some too, Shionne? Oh, wait. I bet you're hungry more than anything, aren't you?
I'm fine, thank you very much. It's crazy to see rocks melt before our eyes.
Watch where you're going, everyone. If you fall, there will be nothing left of you.
Exactly. So don't try anything funny. Especially you, Law. No pushing anyone, not even as a joke.
I'm not a little kid!
I didn't know you had that sort of trick up your sleeve, Dohalim. I would have figured rocks and plants would be too different for you to handle both.
Not necessarily. Both of them contain Earth astral energy. Luckily for me, this area is rich not only in fire energy, but Earth as well.
What the hell is that thing?
Probably that monster Nath warned us about, if I had to guess.
Do you think this might have been where one of those lights that shot out of the wedge landed?
But why this location? If the purpose of the wedge is to harvest Dana's astral energy.
We can figure that out later. If that thing gets into town, it's going to cause chaos. We need to take it down and move on. Let's go! This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Nothing gets by. Here it comes! Focus!
On your toes, everyone!
Suddenly turning tail doesn't seem so ridiculous.
Why? Are you scared?
Me? Are you?
Do you even have to ask? Of course I'm scared!
Focus up before we become that thing's lunch.
It's summoning Zoogle? Take care of them while keeping an eye on it!
Eat it! Savage roll!
Thank you, Dohalim.
I only did what any other would.
I think you're nicer than you let on. Here's a hero!
Eat this! I'll finish you here and now!
Hey, Ranger!
Talon Hurricane!
Arrow Squall!
First strike!
Finish without a
I can carve through armor! Stalagmite! First strike! I'll finish you here and now! Talon Hurricane! Rending you
This
apart!
one's mine!
First strike! Bloody howling!
Will this help?
Talon Hurricane!
Healing Circle!
Begin!
Water!
I'm
Hear
on
my
it.
call! Spread! Glacial Spear! Here's the evil!
Shattering the pieces! Attack!
None Escape my judgment!
I'm surrounded!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
I'm on it with the
Here's a healing arm! If it's in the sky, it's mine! Where are you going? There you go!
Can't get out of this!
I'll heal you all!
No dawn shall break
Healing
this night!
circle!
What a relief! The enemy's open! Talon Hurricane!
Back into the fray!
Awesome!
Now!
Alphen! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! I'm just getting started! These fists have got your name on them!
Purge malevolence!
I'm on it!
Magic is there!
The enemy's open!
Freeze Lancer!
Soaring Blast!
Sleep now!
I'm ready! Demons descend! Flashing Fang! Shine! Radiant light! I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on our plates.
Yes, ma'am.
Here come more!
You'll just have to keep fighting.
I'm ready!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that! Glacial Field! Pierce evil! Get out of there with the others! Freeze Lancer! Raging Storm! Do it! Get toasty!
Burn Strike!
Right, next one!
Too slow! Already on it!
Not in your dreams!
Don't suffer in silence.
Cyanic!
Talon Storm!
Whoa! Hey! One at a time!
I'll smash you!
Art expert, coming through!
Air pressure! Resonate with the earth!
Sweet dreams! Art heal!
Steel!
Reinforcements incoming!
Not a problem! Not on my watch!
First strike!
Blah, 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 magic! Go be hell! Too much to handle?
Talon Hurricane!
Now!
Shionne!
Get toasty!
Burn Strike! You're wide open! Death
Heal
Blossom!
force! Healing force! Raging cascade! Not on my watch! Lunar corruption!
I'll finish you here and now!
Gemini Aqua!
Talon Hurricane!
I'm all stuffed up!
Death
Mega
Blossom!
Ray! Ready!
I'm ready! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! You're wide open!
Lightning orb! Whoa! Healing circle!
First strike! Armor won't save you!
Lunar corruption!
Talon Storm!
By the power of one! Breaking you up!
I'm ready! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Too slow!
Raging storm! One at a time!
Talon Storm!
Celestial hammer! Ice cream!
Talon Hurricane! Knock it into next week!
Cyan instant!
Awesome! Catapult!
By the power of water! Mega ray! Here's a healing arm! First lightning orb!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
Steel! Inspiration!
It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone!
Everyone all right?
We won't surrender. We won't retreat. Not yet.
Whatever you do, just please stay safe.
Why, thank you, Yurlu. How are we supposed to take on something so big?
I'll handle it.
Alphen!
Watch and learn. That's enough! Go back down! Everyone okay?
Yeah, I think so.
That thing scared the pants off me.
It felt like it had a different aura than other Zeugles, didn't it?
Yeah. It wasn't like the one that Almadria sicked on us either.
Its elemental astral energy variance was out of this world. It was like fighting a lord.
I guess it's safe to assume that if it came out of the wedge, it must have played some part in helping harvest astral energy. But what?
Perhaps a living spirit vessel? It's plausible, given the location. Or it may be part of a new force dispatched to regain control of Dana.
If we assume that monster was one of the 4 beams of light, we must have prevented something from taking place here.
I'd like to think so, knowing how much grief it gave us. But at least with that out of the way, we can keep moving forward now. Let's go.
My exploits are bearing fruit.
Hey, is that it over there?
Alphen?
Did you remember something?
No, but I have seen this starship before. This is it. This is the ship I traveled in when I escaped from Lenegis.
Three centuries later, and it's no worse for wear. I'll take a look at the internals.
Damn! I'm amazed it still works at all after all this time.
The past meets the present. I really am from a different time and place.
Yeah, but you've got us now, Alphen.
Not only that, but you've helped out so many people, too.
Law's right. Rinwell too. You're one of us now. No more carrying the weight of history on your shoulders. You're a part of this world.
Right. Thanks, you guys.
How's it look?
It should fly. All internal systems seem to be operating. However, considering how long it's remained inactive, I suspect it will take some time before it's ready for takeoff.
How much time are we talking here?
Starship mechanics are not what I'd call my forte, so I'd rather not hazard a guess.
So we've just got to sit around here and wait? I'm terrible at waiting.
That's because you're a child. Oh, but how about we use this time to prepare and gather supplies for the trip?
Good idea. Who knows when we'll be back from Lenegis once we leave? We should prepare ourselves for every possible scenario before we go.
Let's try not to stay away too long. I'd hate for anything to happen to the place while we're gone.
Either we race ahead, or we take due precaution to ensure we have no regrets. I shall leave it up to you as to how we proceed, Alphen.
Works for me.
It's funny, isn't it?
What is?
All this. When we first started this thing, did you ever imagine we'd be going to Lenegis? After all, this is the sort of thing I was rebelling against when I ran away from home, right?
I'm sure Zephyr would be proud if he knew what his son was doing right now.
And a little shocked, too.
We're defying the order of things that have persisted for 300 years. Deep down, I knew our journey would lead to confronting Lenegis.
Yeah, you maybe, but you're a Renan. The rest of us can barely even picture what it means to leave Dana.
No offense to Shionne and Dohalim, but it's worth remembering we're heading into enemy territory.
No offense taken. And this is no picnic for me either.
Remember, our aim is to ensure that both Lenegis and the Renan homeworld leave Dana alone for good. I don't think we'll be able to avoid a fight.
Is there no way we can talk them into leaving us alone?
The people of Lenegis?
Sure. I mean, we found a way to make it work with Shionne and Dohalim, right? And it's not just us. If places like Menancia can do it, then why can't we?
Because there are still many of my kind who believe it was right and natural that Rena reigns over Dana. There are those on Lenegis who have never stepped foot on Dana. I doubt whether they'd even listen to Danans.
Look, none of us want to fight. But these are the same people who fired that wedge down on Dana. What happens next is on them.
Right. We're not going to sit back and wait for them to oppress us again.
Right.
Don't forget, there's also a good chance the Red Woman is somewhere on Lenegis. And wherever she is, we should find the Renaissance too.
That's right. If we can take it back, then Shionne can finally get rid of her thorns. Shionne?
Huh? Yeah.
Where? Shionne? Where'd Shionne go? How could she just go off on her own? Shionne. Shionne! It's your thorns? But why? You okay? Just now, it looked like you used your maiden powers to suppress your thorns. You can really do that?
Stay out of my way.
Wait a second. Are you planning to go alone?
Shut up!
Why would you do this?
I told you to shut up!
I won't let you.
I mean it.
I refuse to let you.
I won't tell you again. Move or I'll shoot.
If that's the case, then go ahead and shoot me!